Disclaimer: this video is an imagination written by author's perspective. It has nothing to do with real life. It's only for entertainment purpose. I own the storyline and narration, so please don't copy and repost my work. Thank you. Taeyong, no, I'll never sign them. I can't leave my wife. I'll bring her back. Teary eyes. He sat with teary eyes, and Mrs. Kim became angry after hearing this. After doing this all with you, he still don't want to let you go and live your life peacefully. Mrs. Kim, you cheated on her and gave her so much pain, but still you want to add more problems to her life. Why don't you set her free? Sign them and please give her a peaceful life. Mrs. Kim, she'll never come back, Taeyong. So please sign divorce papers and let her live peacefully because now she can only live happily without you. You lost her forever. She said while crying, and Taeyong shook his head as no. Taeyong, please, mom, don't say this. He is also crying. Mr. Kim, but this is the truth and you have to accept it. If you still love her, then please give her divorce because she don't deserve a cheater. Please leave her alone forever. They both are saying this kind of words to him that if he loves you, then why don't he give you divorce so you can live freely and happily? And Taeyong is also thinking the same. He also know that now he can never bring you back. He know that he lost you the day when he went to another woman, so it's impossible to win you again. He signed the divorce papers. While signing those papers, his hands were trembling badly and he's not able to sign them. Those papers got wet with his tears. While signing them, tears were flowing from his eyes non-stop and your memories started hitting him badly. Your sweet voice and smile started coming in his head. And finally, after gathering all his courage, he signed those divorce papers and lost you forever. He gave those papers to his parents and said, Taeyong, I lost her forever now. Send these papers to her. Taeyong, I hope she'll live happily after me, and please tell her that I still love her and I'll only love her. He said while crying, and then his parents left from there. He locked the room and started crying while looking at the walls. He can still feel love and excitement for the new baby in this room. How excited everyone was to welcome new baby. But now everything is changed and he lost you and his kids forever. Now he know that he have to live alone in this house with your memories. He can't do anything now. He can only cry for you and he is doing this from last 4 days since you left him and lifetime he'll only cry for his family which he broke by his own hands. 1 month later. Today you give birth to your baby girl and she is perfectly fine. Taehoon is standing near you and he is looking at his sister with love. You are so happy today. Mr. and Mrs. Kim are also here and they were with you in this hard time. Everyone is here with you except Taeyong and he don't know that today you give birth. He is unaware about everything and you don't want to tell him anything because now he don't deserve to know anything about you and your kids. After some time Mrs. Kim left for the house because she also have to take care of Taeyong because his mental health is not good. He is depressed after you left him. So Mrs. Kim have to check him time to time. So she left from there and Mr. Kim is with you and Taehoon in the hospital to take care of your newborn. Time skip. Mrs. Kim come back home and she saw Taeyong sitting on the couch and looking at the family photo in which everyone is together. Then she saw the plate beside him which is still full. That means he didn't eat the food. From last 1 month he is not eating properly and he is so weak now. He's suffering from mental illness now and he started living in delusion. Still, he's not able to accept the reality that you left him forever. He is living in his own imagination world in which he is still happy and together with you and his family. He imagines you with him. In his imagination, he is happy and successful, just like before. But in reality, it's totally different. In real life, he lost his family and career both. In this 1 month, he faced huge loss because everyone got to know that he cheated on his wife and everyone broke contacts with him. And because of this, no one was ready to invest in his company. Investors take their money back and his company started falling down. Now he is not able to save his company because of his negative image in the market after this, and he is mentally unstable now. Very soon he lost his company because now he is not able to pay his loans. So bank will take his company and he lost everything he have and he built in these years. Because of his one mistake, he lost his family, his reputation, his company, his mental health, and everything. Now he have nothing and he can only cry. Just then Mrs. Kim come towards him and sat beside him. Mrs. Kim, eat something, Taeyong. Taeyong, no mom, I'm not hungry. He said weakly, and Mrs. Kim eyes became teary after looking at his condition. She is thinking that in just 1 month without you he became like this. Then how will he survive without you whole life? Mrs. Kim, congratulations Taeyong. Today Ryan gave birth to your daughter. She said, and Taeyong eyes filled with happiness, and he smiled for the first time after you left him. Taeyong, how's she? She is fine, right? Mom, I want to meet her. I want to see my daughter. Please take me to the hospital, he said with happy tears. Mrs. Kim, I'm sorry, son, but I don't know in which hospital she gave birth. We can't meet her, but I have photo of your baby girl. Vian's mom sent me this photo. She lied that your mom sent her this photo because she don't want to tell him that they were with you. But her heart melted and she thought that at least she should show him his daughter's photo. His condition is so bad, so she decided to show him that photo to make him little happy. Taeyong, mom, please show me her photo. I want to see my princess. He said with teary eyes, Mrs. Kim, okay, I'll show you her photo, but first you have to finish this food. Then I'll show you her photo. She said, and Taeyong started eating the food, and he finished everything in just 10 minutes. And then Mrs. Kim showed him his daughter's photo, and his eyes filled with happy tears. Mrs. Kim, she is just like her mom and dad, right? She is mixture of you and Vian. She said, and he nodded. After looking at her photo, he started regretting more. He is regretting that he was not there with you when you were in labor. He was not able to see his daughter. He was not able to hold her in his arms. Now he is regretting more and more. Now he wants to meet you and his newborn baby so badly, but he can't. Now he can only regret his mistake and cry. He kissed that photo. Taeyong, Dada loves you so much, baby. Meanwhile, Maya is sitting in her living room with a notice in her hand. This notice is from bank that she have to leave this house because she was not able to pay her loans. She sold everything but still she is not able to pay her debt. Her condition is also worse after this. Everyone got to know that she was having a relationship with Taeyong for money. Everyone is calling her and no one is ready to give her work. She also lost her reputation like Taeyong. Her family also kicked her out when she went to them for asking help. Her family disowned her and everyone is hating her for breaking a marriage. Everyone is calling her, etc. And she is also depressed after that incident. At first, she was using Taeyong for money, but then she fell in love with him because of his looks, charm, but he never loved her back. She also lost her love and everything. She is not able to bear this all now. She can't even go out after that incident because people are calling her with multiple names and giving her taunts. She have to hide her face when she goes out. Maya and Taeyong both lost everything and now they are just suffering and regretting their mistakes. The end. Thanks for watching.